What is up, Lego fans? Kaz60Bricks here, and today I'm just making a video because I figured out an Xbox mystery, and that is why their names are so weird and why their names are so similar to each other and why they're so uncreative and just basically terrible names. You have the PS5, the PlayStation, where it's just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's very simple to remember. They're following a pattern, and that's good. But Xbox, they just have terrible names. They're really similar to each other, and I finally figured out, or I have a theory on why this is, and I'm pretty sure it's correct. But before I get into that, I am going to tell you how I figured this out. So I heard somewhere that this year the Xbox One X, which came out probably around 2 years ago, sales have gone up a lot this year, this Christmas. The Xbox One X sales have gone up, even more than when it first came out, I'm pretty sure. So why is that? Well, that's because people wanted to buy the Xbox Series X for themselves. The names are so similar, they got it mixed up and accidentally bought the Xbox One X instead of the new Xbox Series X. They bought the wrong one because the names are so similar and they couldn't tell. The Xbox One X sales went up, and you might be thinking, well, this is kind of counterproductive for Xbox. They're not selling the product they want to sell. But I actually think this was the plan all along. They did this on purpose. So maybe Xbox One X wasn't selling that well, or just perhaps, they just wanted to sell more of it. So here's the thing. Xbox Series X is really expensive, right? It's $500, so it's a lot of money, and not everyone is able to pay that much money for it. So I would say if they had called it some unique name, and then everyone knew what it was, I would say the same number of people would have bought it. So they wouldn't have made that much. But they gave it a confusing name that was similar to the last product, the Xbox One X, so that now the people who had enough money would pay that for the Xbox Series X. They would know what they're looking for. So the same amount of people would buy this Xbox Series X, which is so expensive, that Xbox would make quite a substantial amount of money off that. Then they would make so much more profit because all the other people would see the Xbox One X €200 cheaper, and they would be like, oh, well, this is the same thing, right? They would think it's probably on sale or something like that. And then they would all buy that. So now Xbox is making the same amount of money they would make off the Xbox Series X, regardless of its name. And because its name is so similar to the Xbox One X, countless people have bought the Xbox One X. So its sales have gone up, and Xbox have made twice the amount of profits they would have otherwise made because they're selling their last product along with their newest product, and no one even realizes that they've bought the wrong one. And it's just a theory, it's not confirmed or anything, but comment down below if you think I'm right, or if you think there might be another reason why it has such a terrible name. But I definitely think this is the reason. So I think that's all I have to say for this video. Bye. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's all from me. Have a great I almost forgot, if you don't like, subscribe and share this with your friends, the buildable bat will be very upset.